Hi guys, hope you're all having a really good Wednesday. Wednesdays are, I would say, my almost favorite day of the week because I know I'm halfway there. Yay for me. So today's card is a positive card, but it's sort of a card asking you to take a bit of time to look after your health. So, the magician generally is a card that means being able to have some control in your hands, taking charge of where you need to go. The magician generally would ask you to be able to look at what strengths you have within you and the powers that you have within you and how to use them to manifest what you want. Today, however, the card is reversed. And this card says if you've been feeling very drained, as though your energy levels are low, or just tired and feeling like mentally stuck or trapped, this card asks you to please take a bit of time to look after your health, perhaps change your diet a little bit. You may be lacking a certain supplement, perhaps visit a doctor to have a checkup on what vitamins you might be missing. And it shows that this is the time for you to invest into yourself. So if you've been feeling, I feel really tired, perhaps it could be that your wardrobe looks the same. So every time you go to it, you feel tired because you're looking at five black tops and three pairs of jeans, and there isn't anything a little bit new to excite you, to awaken your passion within you. Sometimes we do get into a bit of a rut mentally and we feel drained, and it becomes really difficult to feel inspired. So, this is a little reminder that asks you to take a bit of time out, look after your health at the moment. You know, we wake up and we feel our arms work, our legs work, our brains working. So we fine. But sometimes when we go through things that are traumatic, whether it might have been an argument with someone or it may have been just missing a deadline at work or whatever it might have been, our body tends to go into a little state of shock. And the use of our certain vitamins depletes quite quickly. So if there is some sunshine, go and sit out in the sun. And you may think, but I get sunshine all the time. How am I lacking in vitamin D? But when we go through grief, our vitamin D gets depleted a little quicker, and we tend to feel a bit down or a bit more depressed, or just that funky feeling, like being in a funk and we can't really figure out what it is. So, this card is asking you to just take note. If you've been feeling a bit low, you've been feeling drained, you've been feeling like you've got a mental block, you're not thinking as quickly as before, you're not thinking on your feet, then you've got to just change your diet a little bit around. Changing your diet doesn't mean, having to stop eating. It means that you need to make sure you get the right nutrition for yourself. And it also means this is the time for you to invest into yourself. So, as usual, I am going to answer a couple of questions. Today, I'm going to answer the next four questions, and I've got my deck of tarot with me. So, if you would like to ask a question, pop it on here and I will answer it for you. I've been having lots of people inboxing me, who have been going through grief and who've been going through mourning and struggling to let go of guilt that they may have gone through upon losing a loved one, feeling I should have done more, I could have done more. And grieving is a process, it's a journey that we go through. We cannot at any point just stop grieving and say, that's it now. Grieving needs to take 1 year, and after 1 year, I need to forget about it. So, I am going to be doing a live session in the future where I will be speaking about grief, and I will pull a few cards and do a few crossing overs So if you would like to know more about that, you're welcome to inbox me and I will let you know when that's going to happen. So for the rest of you, please pop your question on here and I will answer it as soon as. So I did get a question from someone who had inboxed me, and she was feeling very traumatized, and I am going to call her Mrs. X. And one of the things that she is feeling is a bit of self worth, and she'd asked me to please draw a few cards as she is going to watch anonymously. Now, Mrs. X had gone through a arranged marriage with someone, and after 3 children found out that he was not attracted to women but to men. Now, this is a very, very delicate subject because sometimes people relationships or commitments because they feel it is what people around them expect them to do. And sometimes we tend to feel that if it makes everybody else happy, we will be happy in the process of it and we will celebrate in that person's happiness. Now, Mrs. X wants to know, should I stay in this relationship because nobody knows about this besides myself and my eldest child? Or should I walk away? Will I be able to function if I walk away? Now, the cards that are coming up for you shows that it will be a bit of a struggle financially for you to walk away and start over again. However, I am seeing you being able to do it in a few years. It's not going to be instant where you would walk away and you'd be financially stable. So you will have to look at a plan of action and a way forward. Emotionally, you will be fine, but you're going to have to believe and trust in what you can do and your abilities. The card that's coming up is showing that you normally very straightforward, you're very strong minded, but at the moment you're suddenly feeling very, very vulnerable that you've stopped believing that you have the potential to do it. On the level of making a commitment, Mrs. X, the cards are showing that there is a new beginning for you. So you will be in a loving and comfortable and happy relationship. And it looks like a relationship of your choice. However, this is going to be steps that you will have to take for yourself. You will have the ending that you want in your life. However, it's not going to happen immediately. So just hang in there. And that's about it for me today. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of the week, and I will be back on during the week again. Take care and lots of love.